The United States faces a complex and ever-changing threat landscape. From rogue states to terrorist organizations and cyber warfare, the dangers are multifaceted and constantly evolving. In this volatile environment, accurate and objective intelligence is paramount. It is the bedrock upon which sound national security decisions are made. The intelligence community, comprising various agencies, bears the responsibility of collecting, analyzing, and disseminating intelligence to policymakers. This information helps our leaders navigate the murky waters of international relations and safeguard our nation's interests. The intelligence community plays a critical role in providing strategic warning of potential threats. It does so by monitoring global events, identifying emerging risks, and assessing the capabilities and intentions of adversaries. This early warning system is essential for policymakers to anticipate crises, allocate resources effectively, and develop proactive strategies. Imagine a doctor treating a patient without a proper diagnosis. Similarly, a nation formulating security policies without reliable intelligence operates in the dark, vulnerable to unforeseen dangers. Furthermore, intelligence enables policymakers to understand the motivations and goals of foreign actors. By delving into their ideologies, internal dynamics, and regional ambitions, intelligence analysts provide context to their actions. This nuanced understanding is crucial for formulating effective diplomatic strategies, predicting potential responses, and avoiding unnecessary confrontations. Without this insight, diplomacy becomes a shot in the dark, and the consequences can be disastrous. In an age where information spreads at lightning speed, the intelligence community also plays a vital role in countering disinformation and propaganda. Hostile actors increasingly utilize misinformation campaigns to sow discord, manipulate public opinion, and undermine trust in democratic institutions. Intelligence agencies work to identify the sources of such campaigns, expose their narratives, and mitigate their impact. This role is becoming increasingly important in safeguarding our democracy and ensuring that national security decisions are made based on facts, not fabrications. The intelligence community's effectiveness hinges on its ability to provide objective and unbiased assessments. However, the politicization of intelligence poses a significant threat to this core principle. When intelligence is manipulated to fit predetermined political agendas or confirm existing biases, it loses its value and can lead to disastrous consequences. Instead of serving as a neutral arbiter of truth, intelligence becomes a tool for manipulation, putting national security at risk. Politicization can manifest in various ways. Intelligence analysts may face pressure to tailor their assessments to align with the preferred narratives of those in power. This can lead to the suppression of inconvenient truths, the exaggeration of minor threats, or the downplaying of significant risks. The result is a distorted picture of reality, where policymakers are deprived of the objective information they need to make sound judgments. Moreover, politicization can erode trust in the intelligence community. When intelligence is perceived as serving partisan interests, its credibility is undermined. This can lead to skepticism towards intelligence assessments even when they are accurate and objective. This lack of trust can have dangerous consequences, as policymakers may be more likely to dismiss or downplay warnings that do not fit their preconceived notions. One of the most significant dangers of politicization is its potential to lead to intelligence failures. When intelligence is manipulated to support a particular policy outcome, critical information may be ignored, downplayed, or even suppressed. This can create blind spots, leaving the nation vulnerable to unforeseen threats. History is replete with examples of intelligence failures where politicization played a role, often with tragic consequences. The politicization of intelligence is not a new phenomenon. It has plagued intelligence agencies throughout history, often with devastating results. Understanding the historical context of such instances is crucial to recognizing the patterns, understanding the motivations behind them, and learning from past mistakes. By studying these cases, we can better equip ourselves to identify and prevent future instances of politicization, and safeguard the integrity of our intelligence apparatus. The annals of history offer stark reminders of instances when the politicization of intelligence led to flawed decision-making and disastrous consequences. One such example is the lead-up to the Vietnam War. During the early 1960s, the U.S. intelligence community provided mixed assessments regarding the situation in Vietnam. While some reports highlighted the growing strength of the Viet Cong and the challenges of achieving a military victory, others, influenced by the prevailing political climate, downplayed these concerns and presented a more optimistic outlook. This tendency to cherry-pick intelligence that supported the administration's desired policy of increased military involvement in Vietnam ultimately contributed to a flawed understanding of the conflict's complexities. The Johnson administration, eager to contain the spread of communism, disregarded or downplayed intelligence that contradicted its hawkish stance. This disregard for objective analysis had far-reaching consequences, leading to a protracted and costly war with devastating human and political costs. Another striking example is the Iran-Contra affair during the Reagan administration. In this instance, the desire to secure the release of American hostages held in Lebanon led to a covert operation that involved the illegal sale of arms to Iran, a country under an arms embargo. The operation, carried out in secrecy and bypassing established legal channels, was a clear example of politicized intelligence. The Reagan administration, driven by a desire for a foreign policy victory and influenced by the plight of the hostages, allowed its judgment to be clouded by political expediency. The intelligence community, either sidelined or pressured to conform to the administration's agenda, failed to provide the necessary checks and balances to prevent this ill-conceived operation. The fallout from the Iran-Contra affair, when exposed, severely damaged the Reagan administration's credibility and had lasting repercussions for U.S. foreign policy. These historical examples underscore the critical importance of maintaining the firewall between intelligence analysis and political pressure. When this boundary is breached, and intelligence is manipulated to serve political agendas, the consequences can be catastrophic. The lessons from Vietnam, Iran-Contra, and other such instances serve as stark warnings, reminding us of the ever-present need for vigilance in safeguarding the integrity of our intelligence apparatus.